You know what drives me crazy? All right, listen. All of our lives, we go through our lives always having someone to look up to, someone to show us. We have teachers, we have parents, we have, in every stage, we have coaches. We want to play little league football, we have coaches. And then as soon as we come to entrepreneurship, building a business, seizing the day, having our own lives, all of a sudden we think we can do it on our own. We don't want to invest in ourselves, we don't want to look for someone to help us, or we want everything handed to us for free. And we no longer use the same mechanisms, the same mentality, the same mindset that we've had for years that we're used to, right? Mentorship is key. Having someone help you, having someone who's walked the walk, do it with you now, and show you the way is key. Click like right now, leave a comment right now. If I just hit a little aha. Look, if you are guilty of this, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Look at yourself, where you are, and look at who you ask for advice from, all right? Look at what kinds of demands you make from people around you. It's actually going to shock you. You want a driver's license? You went out there, you bought the driving classes, right? You paid an instructor to drive you around because you were legally required. Plus you knew it was smart to do. You want to learn to play a sport, you hire coaches and trainers to show you the best ways of doing it. People who've done it, right? You're not going to hire someone random off the street. If you want to learn how to play tennis, you're going to walk down to the neighborhood and just find the random person and say, here you go, here's $100 an hour, teach me how to play tennis. You're going to look for a pro, an athlete, someone who's made a career out of it. Why do we do things different in business? Why don't we do the exact same thing when we want to be an entrepreneur? Do you know how much harder it is to be an entrepreneur, to start your own business, to own your own dreams, to own yourself, than it is to learn how to play tennis? Yet in one place we think so differently than the other? Guys, you gotta even it out. You have to invest in education, you have to invest in time, you have to invest in guidance and mentorship if you're gonna make it. I have, people ask me, Anik, who's your mentor? And I'm like, well, it depends on what time in my life and where and which one are you talking about? I got multiple mentors. Today, my mentor is very different than who my mentor was 5 years ago, 3 years ago. I calculated at one point that I've had 8 mentors in my life. And you know what's really neat? And I'm very proud to say, I crossed all 8 of them. That was when I would move on to the next mentor. And they all say it, they're more proud. Mentors are people who are proud to have their students excel way beyond them. They're proud for that. So I excelled up beyond. Now, the one that I have right now, I'm gonna have to work really hard and long to excel beyond. But he's helped me in the last year scale beyond things, beyond my imagination. And you know what I pay? I pay over $2,000 a month for him, for 3 phone calls a month. Over $2,000, that's over $700 per phone call to work with him. But he has helped scale he has transformed me as a human. He's transformed my personal relationships, my professional relationships, my business, everything. So I just want to say for a moment, please take a minute, close your eyes and think back in your life and note the inbuilt hypocrisy sometimes that you deploy when you're trying to build a business versus what you're deploying when you do anything else in your life. All right? Remember, when life pushes you, stand straight, smile, and push it the heck back. On behalf of everybody at Lurn Nation, go kick some ass.